All right, we're good for Shelty.
Shelton, how did you guys determine when to get Ponce out of there? Did he signal to you guys, or how did that come about?
Yeah, he was having a little soreness there, but the decision to take him out was I was going to take him out either way. So we went out. Rafa went out and checked him, or I think it was Rafa went out and checked him, but I was making that move either way.
Shelty, what do you think ailed him today? I know before the game you talked about execution of pitches, and it looked like maybe a couple breaking balls that he didn't quite execute.
Yeah, we were too much in the middle of the plate. We were in the middle of the plate, or we were off the plate, or we executed pitches for strikeouts. So, when you strike out 14 and walk 8 or 9, but we just left too many balls in the middle of the plate.
You guys still have 8 more games in this 20-game stretch. How important was it for Dwayne Underwood to be able to get the length that he did?
Yeah, it was huge for us. The fact that he was able to extend it and continue to go was very important for us in this stretch that we're in.
Shelton, are you noticing anything in particular with Gamble or why he's clicking right now?
It looks like he's really getting the ball out front. I know we talked about that earlier, but we're seeing really hard contact on the pull side, and it just looks like his contact point's out front, and he's driving the ball.
Shelty, I know in the past you've talked about being positive through everything, and I'm sure it's awful difficult to do that during this offensive stretch. Is this the hardest one of those that you've had to address things with guys, work on things individually, and yet you're not getting the results that you want?
Yeah, it's frustrating because there's been times when we haven't played well and we've given ourselves opportunities. Right now, we're just not giving ourselves any scoring opportunities, and we got to figure out a way to get out of it.
Shelton, with the moves that you guys made before the game, I was curious what you know about John Nagowski and kind of what his role could be here with the Pirates.
I know he's a guy we liked previously, even earlier in the year coming into the season, a right-handed hitting first baseman, with our first baseman being down, once we get him in, get him through protocols, he's going to get an opportunity to give us some at-bats at first.
Do you have any sense on when that might be, Shelty? Like, can it quick, or I don't know how?
I'm hoping it's within the next 48 hours, but I don't know the actual timeline on it.
With Kai, he wasn't lifted early in that game. Was this something kind of just lingered after that game that he had on the first, or what happened with him to put him on the IL?
Yeah, it's something that he's been battling, even previous to that day, and kind of grinding through it. And then it just got to the point where, he didn't feel like he could move the way we needed him to.
All good. Thank you.
Guys.
All right, fellas, I have Ben Gamble here. Questions for Ben?
Ben, is there something with you to play in the Brewers? I could be wrong, but I think you have an extra base hit in every game against your former team.
It's just familiarity. I played, behind those guys and, watched their stuff work for 2+ years. And, I kind of have an idea of how they're going to pitch me. And, you can play little mind games with them because I can, they know my numbers and they know like what I struggled to hit while I was there. And, so I can kind of mix and match and, pick my shots and stuff like that.
Ben, as a whole, you guys haven't scored a ton of runs lately. Just what's the sense in the clubhouse right now about, you guys, how you're handling it and how you feel like you might be able to break out?
I think if you watch at bats, there's a lot of hard outs, kind of in this last little funk we've been in, but just keep grinding, keep putting our best foot forward every day, and good things are going to happen. You go watch, Mikey Perez's at bat at the end of the game hits an absolute rocket, and people making hard outs all game long. Eventually those are going to find holes.
In terms of your game, do you feel like as the season's gone on and you've gotten this consistent playing time that things have kind of gotten better to where you're having more and more hits? It seems like, I don't know if it's in the past week or week and a half, you've had a few multi-hit games too.
Yeah, the more opportunity you get, obviously the better you're going to be out there, the more comfortable you're going to get. And, sporadic playing times. I've done it the last 3 years, and I'm comfortable doing that too. So I'm happy whenever I'm in there. Whatever it looks like, however it shakes out, I'm just happy to be in there.
All good for Ben? Oh, good. Kevin?
And you've played with these guys for 2 years. Have you ever seen them hit like that? I mean, where they have a game where, one guy's 4 for 6, another guy's 5 for 6, and they all seem to be on, especially in the middle of the order.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just one of those days for him. We battled and unfortunately it didn't work out for us, but we got another one tomorrow.
All good. Thank you. I'll be right back with Cody.